Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel again. So currently in UiPath we are following the Zero to Hero series, and in right now we are in the module data manipulation with lists and dictionaries. And in today's session we are going to be doing a practice set on dictionaries that has been given in UiPath Studio. Let's get started. Okay. So guys, here is the practice set that is being given to us by the Academy. Practice 2 using dictionaries and integers. Okay, so let's quickly see the problem statement and what is going on over there. So it is showing that build a project in Studio that manipulates data using dictionary variables and integers. Calculate and print the number of victories for each two-day France winner. Okay, so we have a winner dictionaries over here. Given a dictionary containing a year and an associated name as input, calculate the number of victories of each winner. Okay, so we have to calculate the number of victories of each winner and print every winner's name with its corresponding number of victories in the output panel. Note, so we have the value of the dictionary over here guys. ये हमारी value है यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक. This is from here to here. We have the value of the dictionary. Okay, it's in key value. The key over here is in integer format and the value over here is in the string format. Okay, I hope you are getting it. That is why it is of int32 and a string variable. Okay, तो इसमें हमें क्या करना है? Calculate the number of victories for each winner. Okay, Oscar Pereiro is coming again or not? Oscar Pereiro. Okay, Alberto Contador. Okay, it's coming twice, so this will be a 2 win for him because we have to a number of victories, right? Number of victories, and we have to put winner's name with its corresponding number of victories in the output panel. So we have to take another dictionary or create another dictionary which will be having a string as a key and a value as a integer, because see it is showing that the winner's name with its corresponding number of victories in the output panel. So what we have in the dictionary guys, we have int32 as a key or number as a key and string as a value. But here what we need winner's name that is in the format of a string as a key, and it will be like vice versa, and the number of victories obviously it will be in a form of an integer, so as value, right? Let's get started guys. So output 9 entries in the output panel containing every winner's name with its corresponding number of victories. Okay, a few important things to consider: initialize dictionary. Okay, with the values given start. Okay, and another one, yes, I told you we have to initialize another one as well. Loop through the winner. Okay, this is the I think this is the solution. Okay, so guys, let's quickly switch to UiPath Studio and let's create the process. Chapter, we are at 33. Okay, and let's go with dictionaries dem. Okay, create. So we have already the value of the dictionary over here. Let's quickly copy this value from here till here. Exclude the full stop. We are using the assign activity over here because we have to pass some value to a variable over there. Okay, so this is the dictionary, and guys, we have to instantiate the dictionary as well. So I have already told you in the previous session how we can do it. New dictionary of, this is a type of dictionary, integer and string. Why integer and string? Because see, in the key, I'll just maximize it. In the key it's showing 2006, so this is a type of an integer. It can be a string also if we have inserted some inverted commas here as well. Okay, but this is a type of integer, this is a type of string. So integer, string, आपकी dictionary है यहाँ पे. New dictionary of int32 comma string, and now we have instantiated the dictionary from where it will be taking the values. It will take the values from this part. We'll be having the values over here. New dictionary of int32 and string from this part. Okay, so I hope that guys this part is very clear. I have a this as well. Okay, so we have instantialized the dictionary as well. Now let's create a dictionary name. I can go with the best practice dict. You can say input. Okay, so this is the variable over here. As default, it will be initialized to a string variable type. We have to change it in the form of a dictionary. I have already told you in the previous lesson how we can do it. Browse for types, go with here and call collections dot generic dot dictionary. Okay, and I'm selecting int32 as a key and a string as a value because this is a type of, we have initializing this dictionary. Okay, so okay, so guys, we have initialized this dictionary of type key value, key of variable type int32 and value of type string. Okay, and let's quickly see whether we are getting the data or not. Let's do a for each loop. So let's go with dict input dot keys. We are getting the keys, and keys will be just the testing part that we're doing. Okay, so keys is of type integer, so we have to write dot dot to string here as well. Okay, quickly run it. So yep, we are getting all the keys, and let's see the values as well. Values we don't need dot to string because it is already string. Okay, it's showing object to string. Just 1 second. Okay, so we need to change this type over here as well. We need to change it to string, and it will be of string type now. So we have all the values here as well. It is working fine, no issues. Okay, so now what we have to do, now see, let's quickly build a logic because I'm also doing it for the first time in front of you guys only. Let's do one thing. We have to print every winner's name. Okay, we have to first initialize another dictionary as well. Quickly make another variable dict. We can say uh, dict2. Okay, dict2 we can say, and let's go with this because we need to what, change the key and the values because we need the key as a string and the value as an integer this time. Generic dot dictionaries, key as a string and values as an integer. Okay, so here we can do new dictionary of string for the key part, and sorry, key as an integer part. Okay, so guys, this variable is also initialized now. So this is the what, this is a blank dictionary. You can see this is the blank dictionary over here. This doesn't contains any values. It will be containing some values. Now what we have to do, you can see that we have some data over here in the dictionary as well. Okay, we have some data. So what we can do, see, we have to consider this in the new dictionary as a key, right? So what we can do, we can use a for each loop. We can iterate in all the values, and we can go with the condition if this value is present in the new dictionary as a key, so it will be incrementing that value over there as something like that we have to do, right? Okay, so see, we are at the values part. Dict input dot values is there. So let's quickly see an if condition over there. Okay, so we'll be going with an if condition, and let's see dict if this part, if the values, sorry, no, but we have to check. 1 second. New dictionary of int32 string from it now, from this part. तो हमें ये पार्ट एज अ की चाहिए इन द नेक्स्ट डिक्शनरी. ओके. So okay, sure. What we can do, we are printing all the values over here. Okay, we have all the values. This value is here, this value is also there. What we can do, uh, so what we need to do, guys, we need to check that whether our dictionary input values is present as a key in the dict2. Okay, like this part is present, this value is present as a key in dict2. How we can check it? We can check it with the help of a if condition over there. Okay, so we can go with the dict2 dot. I have already told you a method calls contains key because we are checking the key now. Okay, and the key will be what? Values. Because see, don't get confused by this expression. This is nothing, this is not a rocket science, guys. ठीक है, मैं आपको बताया तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है. हमने डिक्ट इनपुट है, जो मेरी ये पार्ट है, इनपुट डिक्शनरी है, इसकी वैल्यूज से मैं इटरेट कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. वी आर इटरेटिंग ऑल द वैल्यूज फ्रॉम है. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी आर टेकिंग दिस पार्ट, वी आर टेकिंग दिस स्ट्रिंग एज अ वैल्यू ओवर देयर. ठीक है, तो हम यहाँ वैल्यूज इटरेट कर रहे हैं. ऑल द वैल्यूज विल बी देयर इन दिस फॉर ईच लूप. Alberto, Contador, Oscar, Pilario, Carlos, Stratos, Sastry, everything, etc., whatever the name is, it will be present in this loop. Now, what we are doing, we are checking that whether our dictionary 2 is containing the key of this part, because this is what we want, right? This is what is being initialized in the new dictionary, that is a dict 2. Okay, so now if this part is matching, I'll just say, I'll just annotate this first. For each values in dict input. Now it's better go with for you guys. I have used a shortcut called shift plus F2 whenever I am doing an annotation. Or you can do like this as well, annotations, shift plus F2. So you can do like this, sorry, do like this, type an annotation. Okay, it's there over there. So here we are iterating the values from dict input and checking whether the, now we can go till here and here, if value from, this is just for you guys so that you guys can understand better, input is present as a key and it too. Okay, like this. Here we are checking whether values from dict input is present as a key in dict. ठीक है, got it. And if it is present over there, for example, if it's present, so I'll have to use an assign activity. Okay, I'll be using a dict 2 going with values over there, because see, we want this part now. Okay, dict 2 values, and here we're going dict 2 values plus 1. Now guys, y plus 1, because see, अगर ये यहाँ पे पहले से वैल्यूज की तरह प्रेजेंट है, आप समझे मेरी बात. मैं आपको ऐसे समझाता हूँ. या or let me just open this part, go the paint section, and I'll show you guys with the help of paint. Now it's new for us as well. Okay, so now what it is doing now, I'll just show you. We have this part. Yeah, it will not be there. Okay, no worries. Okay. Now, for example, it took this value called Oscar Pirario, and we have an empty dictionary over there. So let's go with the empty dictionary. My writing is not that great, guys, so really sorry. Okay, I think we have to change it as well. Uh this, yeah, yep, will be more size. Hope so. Yep, go with the brush as well, I guess. Uh so this is an empty dictionary now. So we are checking that whether this value Oscar Pereiro is present in their this new dictionary. So this is the key, and this will be value over. This is the empty dictionary, okay, and this is of type int, okay, and this is of type string. Okay, so guys, what is going on over here? That we are checking that whether our string value in the dictionary input is present over there as well. I'll just show you this part. This is the input dictionary. Okay, whether the key and a value over there means whether this value is present over here as a key, that we are checking. And what we need to do after checking, if it's present, if this value is present over there as a key over there, and this I have, I think, done wrong. I haven't used, guys, paint for a while, so really sorry. uh okay, so this will be of type string and this will be of type integer, my bad, and this is type integer and this is type string. So whether this string is present here as a key, if it is there, what we are doing, we are expecting an integer. But why we are expecting an integer over there in the new dictionary? Because we have to calculate the number of wins. Simple. See, print every winner's name with its corresponding number of victories in the output panel. Simple. But if this value of a string means if our winner name is present over there as a key, what we're doing, we're just incrementing this part as a 1, increment the winner victories as a 1. Means if it is already present, if my name is already present over there, means I have won some prize, right? And if it is already there, I'm just adding my prize to one more. Simple. So I think this can be the logic behind it. If our value as a string is present in new dictionary as a string key, so we are incrementing it one by one over there. Okay, so I hope that, guys, you understood my small paint demonstration. Okay, so I hope you understand, guys. If this value is present over in the new dictionary as a string from before only, we will be incrementing it by one. Okay, I'll be showing everything in the debug mode, don't worry. So I'll just annotate it here as well. Incrementing the victory, it's incrementing the integer, लिख देते हैं यहाँ पे integer number by number by 1 if the uh you know value from dict input is present in the dict2 by dict2 as a key. I hope that, guys, this is very clear. You guys can go through with it as well. यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि अगर ये यहाँ पे पहले से अवेलेबल है तो हम इसको यहाँ पे 1 प्लस ऐड कर देंगे. अगर ये नहीं है, मीन्स इफ दिस पार्ट इज नॉट अवेलेबल बाय डिफॉल्ट, तो बट हम लोग यहाँ पे हमें कुछ ऐड करना पड़ेगा. लाइक अगर फर्स्ट टाइम कोई मेरा विनर आ रहा है उस डिक्शनरी के अंदर, इट विल बी विद इनिशियलाइजिंग ए वैल्यू 1. Okay, what we can do, we can either use an we can use an invoke activity, I guess, to invoke method activity that I've already told you, guys. Invoke मेथड एक्टिविटी, ठीक है, दिस विल बी ऑफ टाइप इंस्टेंस क्लास यूज कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे हम लोग, ठीक है, तो वील बी जस्ट यूजिंग dict2 over there. Method name will be add, because what we are adding a key as a we're adding a value over there. Okay, so this part, let's go to the parameters, values. Here will be 1. This will be of type int32. Okay, I hope that this is very clear guys. यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया है, डिक्शनरी 2 में जो मेरी वैल्यूज है, दिस इज व्हाट ऑफ टाइप, ये मेरी वैल्यू इसके अंदर है, ये सब आपका लूप के अंदर चल रहा है, गॉट इट। सो यहाँ पे वैल्यूज है हमारी, यहाँ पे ये नाम आ जाएगा प्लेयर का, यहाँ पे उसकी विक्ट्री आ जाएगी अगर वो पहली बार आ रहा है हमारे डिक्शनरी। इफ इट्स कमिंग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, दैट देन दिस पार्ट विल बी रनिंग ओवर देयर। ओके, नाउ आई विल एनोटेट इट अगेन। इफ द just do like this, adding the, I can say adding the winner or adding the winner लिख देते हैं, adding the not winner, adding the name to the dictionary for the first time and using it one value, ठीक है। why one value? Because guys we have to count the number of wins. See for example, if it's coming for the first time, then this part will be running obviously, because यहाँ पे key की तरह नहीं होगा, means this part won't be there over there as a key. Okay, हमारी values है dictionary input की, that won't be present as a key in dict2, then this part will be running. and अगर ये part है मतलब वहाँ पहले से, तो इट विल बी, अगर मेरा नाम यहाँ पहले से है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मेरा नाम यहाँ पे जय पहले से अवेलेबल है, उसकी हम मैंने 1 दे दिया, अगर दोबारा आया तो क्या है, जय दोबारा तो ऐड नहीं होगा ना, इट विल बस एडिंग द काउंट ऑफ इट, तो वी आर एडिंग द काउंट ऑफ इट, सिंपल। यहाँ पे मेरी वैल्यू जय आ जाएगी, दिस पार्ट विल बी प्रोक्योरिंग माय नेम ओवर देयर, फॉर एग्जांपल माय नेम इज जय, राइट, दिस पार्ट विल बी प्रोक्योरिंग माय नेम एंड दिस पार्ट विल बी एडिंग इट, बिकॉज यहाँ पे ऑटोमेटिकली ऐड हो रखा है पहले से, राइट। आई होप दैट दिस इज वेरी क्लियर एंड लेट्स क्विकली टेस्ट इट। Now quickly see the local spanning. Okay, dict input has been initialized and dictionary 2 is blank. Okay, so step into again guys. We are in the loop now, and the loop first iteration was Oscar Pirario, that is this part. I already told you how it will be processing. We are only iterating between the values of the dictionary input. Okay, that is why it has picked the Oscar Pirario over there. Step into again guys. Now it is checking whether this condition meets or not, because see now what happens, now our dictionary is blank. What it, our dictionary is blank, so it will be going over here in the else part. Directly it went to the else part. Why? Because our dictionary was blank now. Simple. It will be initializing it with the first value. So you can see that in dict2 we have only one key and one value over there, like Oscar Pirario. Now you see the value from dict input, or the main dictionary that was given to us as a problem statement, went to dict2 as a key over there, right? And the value was 1 because we added with the 1. Okay, because it is just defining their victories, how many times he or she has won the matches or whatever game that they guys are playing. Okay, so now let's quickly see another iteration. Now it is checking for Alberto Contador, the next value from the dict2, that is this part. Alberto Contador is also not there, going in the else part and again adding something to here. You guys can see Alberto Contador 1 again. Okay, so this is a very simple logic, but at the same time it can be complex as well if you are not getting the fundamentals of the dictionary here as well. Okay, so this is the best way I think to do it. So now it is Carlos Sastre. I don't think it is here in the dictionary. Again, the dictionary elements went to 3. Yeah, see, now what we'll be doing, we'll be going over in the assign part. Why assign part, guys? Because see, in the values it is Alberto Contador, which is already present in the dictionary too. I'll show you. Alberto Contador is already present as one part. Okay, so means the victory of Alberto Contador is already there. We just have to increase the victory by 1 to 2. That is why I use an incrementation of 1 over here. If it is present in my dictionary, it will be incrementing it by 1. Simple. So I hope that, guys, this is very clear. Step into, it will be going to the then part, and you can see that now this part will be executing an Alberto Contador victory will be of type of integer 2, because we are adding it over there because it is already present in our dictionary from before. Simple. So this is it, and quickly see now the elements didn't increase in dictionary, just the count of this part increase. See, I hope this is visible to you guys. Alberto Contador 2. Okay, and as it is, I'll continue it so you guys can see that. Okay, we didn't print the dictionary. Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's quickly print it. For that, we have to iterate it inside for each. Now, what we'll be iterating? Dictionary 2. Okay, we won't be iterating dictionary 1 because we don't have work of dictionary 1 over here. Okay, so yep. So let's go with item and right line. I'll go with the so we can write in this part the victories, so you can say the player name is. Now what I have defined the iterator in the for each loop as item. Guys, one more important thing that nobody will tell you, that argument types is system dot collection dot generic dot key value pair, or system dot string and system dot end32. This is what automatically being selected, but you should be knowing that what is this part. System dot collection dot key value pair or string and आपका system 32, because this is a type of what, dictionary of type key as a string and value as a int 32 or integer. Okay, you can say the plain name is item. Now item is containing both keys and values both, so we have to extract the keys that are string type. Dot, sorry, dot key, and we don't have to convert it to a string because it is already a string. So let's go plus, and let's go again with the string part, and the victories is comma r item dot value dot to string, because guys values is what is of type integer. Let's see the answer now. Okay, yep. The player name is Carlos. Player name is Oscar. Player victories are 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4. Also, Chris Foom was 4. Let's quickly check that whether our logic is working right or not. Chris Foom. Okay. Chris Foom 1 in 2014. Chris Foom 2, Chris Foom 3, Chris Foom 4. Okay, great. So, guys, I'll just annotate it as well. So, here. Rating through dict 2. And printing the keys value, simple. Okay, here as well. Oops. For each values in it underscore 2. Okay, so guys, this whole project has been complete. bias whole exercise have been completed, but I'll just quickly go through it again. हमने यहाँ पे डिक्शनरी को इनिशियलाइज किया एंड इंसेंशियलाइज किया है, आपको पता है कैसे, बिकॉज द प्रीवियस लेसन आई हैव एक्सप्लेन इट इन डेप्थ. एंड नाउ वी इटरेटेड थ्रू द वैल्यूज ऑफ डिक्शनरी इनपुट. हमने ये वाली वैल्यूज में इटरेट किया दिस पार्ट में, बिकॉज सी वी डोंट नीड दिस पार्ट. हमें ये पार्ट नहीं चाहिए. वी डोंट नीड दिस पार्ट, वी ओनली नीड द values over there in the dict input, the main dictionary. Inside the values we use an if condition that whether अगर हमारी जो values है वो dict2 में ऐसे keys present है. Actually I traveled last evening, so sleep is not yet completed, I guess. Excuse me. Dict2 dot contains key means it is containing key, but the values is here as a key. Simple, pretty simple guy, right? If it is there already by default, we're just increasing it by 1. By 1 means integer 1. If it isn't, we are using the invoke method to add it, and we are given the parameters of values because यहाँ पे नाम आएगा player का obviously and the value 1. ठीक है, the parameter both will be of type in argument. In होगा, you can't change, you can change it, sorry, but it should be in only, because but we are pushing some parameters inside the invoke method activity. Okay, this is the type .NET का function है, it's type Visual Basic .NET function. I have enumerated everything over here, guys, for, and now after this loop we just have to print the values with a simple variable, or we can use a string dot format also over here to print it beautifully over there. वैसे ये भी beautiful लग रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, so guys, with this we have completed this part, practice 2 using dictionaries and integers. Let's quickly see the solution of UiPath as well. So okay, they have done it with the same way. They have used the invoke method as well. Okay, and okay, in here they have used the if condition to write a differentiated text to more means or one mean. Okay, winner not value. Okay, जहाँ पे इन्होंने क्या किया, for each loop पे यहाँ पे अगर हमारी जो विनर की वैल्यू है ग्रेटर देन 1 है तो उनकी अलग से विक्ट्री आएंगी, एंड जिनकी नहीं है उनकी अलग से आ जाएगी. इट्स जस्ट अ वे ऑफ राइटिंग योर कोड और ब्यूटिफाइंग योर कोड एज वेल, हाउ टू मेक योर कोड मोर ब्यूटीफुल, यू कैन से. ठीक है, तो इट्स प्रीटी सिंपल and we don't have any practice set else in there. So guys, with this we have completed using dictionaries and integers, and now we'll be working with lists and dictionaries. We'll be observing this demo, and अगर कुछ important है इसमें से तो we'll be using, otherwise we'll be directly explaining you the whole video in very simple language. We'll be doing this as well, and then we will be doing some important questions on lists and dictionaries. Okay, so with this this part will be completed after two more videos on this part. And after that, guys, let's quickly share that what I'll be starting the next module, because this module is just about to be completed in 2-3 days. So after that, guys, we will be using UI automation synchronization with studio. Very important chapter there as well. Well, these all chapters are very important, ऐसा नहीं है सब important है, but हाँ कुछ चीज़ ज़्यादा important होती है. Okay, so with this, guys, let's quickly complete the video over there as well. यहाँ हमारा पूरा हो गया है, right? And we are done with this module over there as well. Okay, if you have any doubt, guys, on this part, quickly let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to clarify it with you. It's very simple. I have explained it to you 2-3 times now. ठीक है, बहुत simple है. So with this, let's quickly close the session, guys. I hope आपको समझ में आया होगा, and something big is coming. I am planning something big for you guys as well. It will be helping you out and in many ways, so it's a surprise for you guys, so please stay tuned. Okay, if you like the content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel as well. Please support me the way that you guys are doing. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, keep learning.